Honestly, if I was home in UK for good, I would go and get a job. That's how bad it is at the moment. But I have to figure it out, and I have to do it quick. Otherwise, we will go down the drain, basically. Hello again, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid carer for an elderly and disabled person who lives abroad. I've got another sales roundup for you today, but before we start, if you're interested in this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I rely on this to show YouTube that I make legit content. So guys, another bad week. It seems that it is what it is, and that's all I can get at the moment. £200 in week in sales, and that's it. So yeah, not good at all. In fact, it's bad. Sadly, eBay will remain my main source of income for foreseeable future. So I will have to make it work, because I can't go to job to and get a job. If I was home and I didn't have a person to care for, I would go to work at least part-time, but at this point I can't do it, so I have to make it work. I've got 20 sales for you today. That's all I had. No cutoff point. In terms of Vinted, only 2 items have been completed there for about £8. However, we had a decent run recently since Friday. Well, we still have it, basically. I'm selling a couple of items every day, so that's good. Maybe Vinted will give us something more, and that will kind of supplement the lost sales on eBay. But obviously, we will have to wait about 20 days for those sales to complete. So we're gonna see them. We're gonna see the money in about 20 days. Okay, guys, let's jump to the laptop and see what exactly has sold last week. So guys, last week, meaning from Tuesday the 18th to Monday the 24th of March, we have sold 20 items on my main account for a total of £241 and 25 pence. Now, it looks like we are going to be around the £200 mark for a long time. 4 orders in the bracket 5 to 10 pounds, including postage, 11 orders 10 to 15 pounds, 2 orders 15 to 20 pounds, 2 orders over 20 pounds. One of them was multi-item order. We had only one of them and 2 items in it. Only 3 items sold to returning customers, which is quite bad. 4 items sold via promoted listings, which costed us £1.50 plus VAT, at ROAS being 29. In terms of weekly goals, we are finally in green on something. So £12 and 6 pence per item, average sale per item, £12 70 pence per order, obviously nothing listed, 20 sold instead of 100, 241 taken instead of 1,000. So eBay has transferred us £182 and 89 pence. I think we had to, I'm almost sure we had to refund one return. However, it was like £14, so decent amount. We've sold 20 items, so setting aside £2.50 per item to cover our postage, that's 50 quid. Excuse me, £1 each to cover cost of goods, that's 20 quid, which gives us roughly £113 profit. Yeah, a bit better than a couple of previous weeks, but still bad. Obviously, we had 0 sales day. Wednesday, was it? Something like that. So our counting days since last zero sales day is now on 5, and we're gonna build it up again. So first item that has sold last week was this Alison U short A-line dress size 22. It was part of multi-item order. This has sold for $9.99 as an offer to a watcher, and I had it for 3 months. And it went together with this very short A-line dress size 22. Customer made me an offer of 12, which is a bit lower than I would like to, but sales were dire and she was buying 2 items. So I have accepted that offer. So $12.99, and all together with the other dress, they went in one parcel for $3.95. And I had this one for 6 months. This Bon Marsh summer dress size 22, navy in color. Quite nice, to be honest. It was an auction. Customer made me an offer. I countered with $12.50, which she accepted. I had it for 9 months, and customer left positive feedback. This M&S short A-line skirt, size 18, black in color, polka dot pattern. That's how it looked like. This has sold for £8.50 as an offer to a watcher, and I had it for 6 months. This M&S t-shirt, size 18, black in color, sold for $7.50 as an offer to a watcher. I had it for 3 months. This Primark long open front workwear jacket, size 16, green in color. This has sold for $5.99. Customer made me an offer. I countered with $5.99. She accepted. It was on markdown sale, so it was originally $7.99, then dropped down to $6.79. And yeah, I had it for 3 months, and I already have positive feedback for it. I've sold some jackets a week before as well. So after this one has sold, I was like, am I on a green wave for jackets? Then next was this Solux activewear top size large, which worked out 14 to 16, black in color. Sold it for $6.50 as an offer to a watcher, and I had it for 3 months. Those Simply Be jeans size 16, these have sold for $9.99 with 10% coupon, and we already have a positive feedback for them. They were fairly new at the end of first 90-day cycle. This cushy tunic blouse, size 16. This has sold for $7.50 as an offer to a watcher. We had it for 6 months, and it sold via promoted listings. Then when this jacket has sold, I said, yeah, we are on a green wave on jackets, that's for sure. So this Jerry Weber wool workwear jacket, size 14 to 16, brown in color, sold for $8.50 as an offer to a watcher. I had it for 3 months. It was dry clean only. That's why the price was so low. I always have a problem with selling dry clean only. So yeah, I try to keep them cheap. These F&F jeans, green in color, size 18. Yeah, I have a nice green wave on jeans as well, despite having very few of them in the shop. This has sold for $6.50 as an offer to a watcher. We had it for 3 months, and they sold via promoted listings. So when I've seen that Jerry Weber jacket sold, I said, yeah, let's go to our scheduled listings and pick up all the jackets that we've got still there and put them live. And I did the same with jeans. And yeah, they were carry on selling. So this George open front workwear jacket, size 20, this has sold for $8.99 with 10% coupon. However, via promoted listings. So yeah, a bit more in fees. We had it for 3 months. These classic smart workwear trousers, size 22, they have sold for 599 via promoted listings, and we had it for 3 months. I think customer made me I've sent an offer of 650. She came back with something low, and I countered with 599, saying that's the lowest I can do. This atmosphere long blouse, size 16, khaki in color, sold for 550 as an offer to a watcher. We had it for 3 months. This Bon Marche summer A-line midi dress, size 24. This was on auction. There was one bid, 17.99. That was a returning customer, as far as I remember. And again, we had it for 3 months. This Vero Moda off-shoulder blouse, size 16 to 18, blue in color. This has sold for 650 as an offer to a watcher. We had it for, again, for 3 months. Next was this retro smart evening maxi dress, size 18. This has sold for 13.99 as an offer to a watcher, and we had it for 9 months, so super happy to see the back of it. This monsoon cropped front, open front top, size 16, a bit of double whammy here because we had it on 15% markdown sale, and then customer applied coupon. So 849 was the price after the markdown, and then 10% off of that, so 85p. And yeah, we had it for 3 months, so happy to see the back of it, really. This diverse long buttoned shirt, size 18 to 20. This has sold for 650 as an offer to a watcher. And again, we had it for 3 months. And this one, M&Co casual blouse top size 14. It was on 15% markdown sale from 7.99 down to 6.79. And I've sent an offer of 5.99, which she has accepted. And we had it again for 3 months. So yeah, guys, we are rethinking all this whole reselling malarkey now. That is me and my wife. Yeah, like I've said, if I was home, I would go and get a part-time job, some 20 odd hours a week, maybe like 3 shifts, just to cover my bills. And obviously I would do eBay as a side hustle on the remaining 4 days. But I can't do that, so we need to figure it out. So we are now thinking what to do. There were few great comments under the video about sales cap that gave me some food for thoughts. And yeah, we have to implement some changes across the board. Basically, we have to put it upside down and figure it out how to sell items faster and how to pick items that are selling faster, basically, so we can afford to pay our bills. Yeah, with that being said, guys, let me wrap it up here. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please don't forget to click that like button. I'll see you next time. Have a great week. God bless you all. God bless people of Ukraine. Bye bye.